Beloved, welcome back to the Lord's Reminder. I'm so thankful you're here, because today's message carries divine timing. The angels have been whispering something powerful into your spirit, and if you found this video, it means heaven has a word for you. The message is clear. Someone who will steal your heart is being divinely prepared for you right now. This person is not just anyone. They are your future spouse, your divine match, the one whose soul has been chosen to walk beside yours. Before we go further, take a deep breath and open your heart. The angels say this message will resonate with you in ways that feel familiar, because your soul already recognizes what heaven is revealing. Comment "I receive" below if you feel that warm pull inside you, the kind that tells you this word is meant for you. If you're new here, welcome to this growing family of faith. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, so you never miss the divine messages that heaven sends through the Lord's Reminder. Every video is crafted to help you align your spirit with God's timing and trust the process of your destiny. Now, beloved, let's talk about what's happening around you. The angels are saying that lately, you may have felt something stirring in your spirit. You might not have words for it, but deep inside, you can sense that something or someone is drawing closer. You may even be dreaming more vividly, feeling sudden waves of love or nostalgia for someone you haven't met yet. That's not imagination. That's your soul picking up on divine alignment. God is bringing two paths together, yours and the one He designed for you. But before the physical meeting can happen, the spiritual connection awakens first. That's what's happening now. There's someone out there who has been feeling this same pull. They don't know your name yet, but they can feel your presence in their spirit. They might find themselves thinking about love, feeling a desire to settle, or even praying for someone who understands them deeply. The angels say your name has already been spoken in their prayers. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." This verse isn't just about marriage, it's about timing and divine preparation. The person meant for you isn't just looking, they are being led by the Spirit to find you in God's perfect moment. You might be wondering why the waiting has been so long, or why the past connections didn't last. The angels say it's because your heart was being refined for this specific person. Your love is not ordinary, it's kingdom level. It's meant to reflect God's unconditional love. That kind of bond requires patience, purity, and purpose. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." The angels want you to know that this is the season where things start aligning faster than before. Doors are opening, paths are crossing, and divine timing is finally syncing with your prayers. Right now, your future spouse is going through their own transformation. They may not look ready on the outside, but heaven is molding them behind the scenes. They're being taught how to love in a deeper, more spiritual way so that when they meet you, they will recognize you not just by sight, but by spirit. The angels say this person will steal your heart, not through charm or appearance, but through peace. When you meet them, there won't be chaos or confusion. You'll feel calm, safe, and seen. Their presence will feel like home. That's how you'll know this connection is divine, because God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. As written in 1 Corinthians 14:33, "Beloved, your soulmate is closer than you think." The angels are showing signs everywhere, repeating numbers like 1111 or 222, songs that touch your heart unexpectedly, dreams that feel too real to ignore. These are not coincidences. They are love letters from heaven, preparing your heart to receive this person. Some of you have been feeling lonely, wondering if God has forgotten your desire for companionship. The angels say, you were never forgotten. You were preserved. You were kept in a season of isolation so your light wouldn't be dimmed by the wrong person. God was protecting your heart so that the right one could see your worth clearly. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." This doesn't just mean he'll hand you what you want. It means he'll shape your heart to desire what's truly meant for you. That's what's happening now. The angels are smiling because your future spouse is also going through spiritual awakening. They're learning to let go of their own fears, healing from past hurts, and stepping into their divine purpose. When they meet you, they won't just see beauty, they'll see destiny. And when this meeting happens, it will feel effortless. You won't need to chase, convince, or compete. The connection will bloom naturally, guided by divine timing. The angels say you'll meet in an environment that feels peaceful, perhaps while doing something ordinary. Yet at that moment, extraordinary energy will surround you. The Lord is saying, this love will not be rushed or forced, it will flow. You will look back and realize how everything had to happen exactly the way it did for you both to find each other now. Matthew 6:33 reminds us, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. When love is built on divine order, when you put God first, it doesn't fall apart. It falls into place. Right now, heaven is preparing the perfect moment for that encounter. But before it happens, the angels want you to prepare spiritually. The connection you're stepping into isn't casual, it's covenant. That means it's built to last. Spend this season deepening your connection with God. Learn what love means from his perspective, because your future spouse will mirror your level of spiritual maturity. As you grow closer to God, they will be drawn closer to you. That's how divine unions form, spirit first, flesh later. Romans 8:28 says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Every heartbreak, every delay, every moment you questioned your worth, it all served a purpose. It was preparing you to receive a love that mirrors divine grace. The angels say your future spouse is someone who will understand your soul. They'll see beyond appearances. They'll feel your energy and recognize your heart. You won't have to explain your worth, they will sense it the moment they meet you. This person may have gone through their own seasons of brokenness. They've prayed for someone loyal, patient, and kind, someone who brings peace to their chaos. You are the answer to their prayer, just as they are the answer to yours. You may cross paths unexpectedly at a time when you've stopped searching, when your focus is entirely on growth, purpose, or healing. That's when God loves to surprise you. Because divine love never arrives through desperation. It comes through surrender. When it happens, you'll know. Your spirit will recognize them before your mind does. There will be a spark, not one of temporary excitement, but of divine recognition. It will feel like your soul saying, there you are. The angels also want to reassure you, this love will be protected. You won't have to fear betrayal or abandonment. What God unites, no human hand can destroy. Your connection will be tested, but it will endure because it's rooted in prayer, patience, and purpose. Song of Solomon 3-4 says, I found the one my heart loves. That verse will become your testimony. When you meet this person, your soul will rest. You won't have to guess or doubt, the peace will confirm what the angels already told you. This relationship will also help you grow spiritually. Together, you'll pray, dream, and build. You'll inspire each other to live with integrity and faith. Your love will not only bless you, but those around you. It will become a light that draws others closer to God. The angels say, you are not waiting in vain. Your name is already written next to theirs in heaven's book of destiny. The date of your meeting has already been set. God is aligning every detail, down to the moment your eyes meet. It's coming. Beloved, it's closer than you think. Before we continue revealing more signs of how this divine love will unfold, take a moment to type I believe in the comments. Declare your faith out loud, because heaven responds to words of belief. And if this message has touched your spirit so far, like this video to show gratitude to the angels for confirming what your soul already knows. Beloved, The angels are revealing something sacred right now. They say that before your future spouse appears in your life, you will begin to notice a divine stirring within your spirit, a sense that something life-changing is near. You might feel moments of excitement for no reason, sudden waves of peace that calm your heart, or even a deep desire to prepare yourself in ways you never felt before. This is not coincidence. It's alignment. Heaven is signaling that your love story is about to begin. The angels want you to understand that when this connection comes, it won't come to complete you. It will come to complement you. You are already whole. God has spent this season teaching you your worth, building your faith, and preparing your heart so that when your divine counterpart arrives, you will love from a place of abundance, not emptiness. The waiting season wasn't a punishment. It was preparation for a higher kind of love, one that mirrors God's own faithfulness. This person who will steal your heart has been walking their own path of transformation too. You may not see it yet, but their life has also been shifting, aligning, and preparing for this divine connection. The angels say they have faced challenges that taught them humility, compassion, and patience. They had to go through heartbreak to learn how to cherish you. They had to lose their way for a while so they could learn what real love means, divine love, the kind that lasts through storms and seasons. When you meet them, there will be a peace that passes all understanding. You won't feel the anxiety or uncertainty that often comes with human connections, because this one is guided by heaven. Philippians 4:7 says, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This peace will be your confirmation. You will notice that everything around you begins to feel lighter. Suddenly, the future won't look confusing anymore. It will feel like destiny unfolding right before your eyes. This person will not just understand your words, but your silences. They will see your heart clearly, without judgment, because their soul has been looking for yours long before this life began. The angels say that this is not an ordinary meeting. It's a divine appointment written long ago. You are both being led by invisible threads of faith, drawing closer each day, even when you don't realize it. God is orchestrating divine timing down to the smallest detail. The places you go, the things you're drawn to, even the random decisions you make, they are all part of the path leading you to each other. You may cross paths in a place that feels unexpectedly peaceful, perhaps somewhere quiet and calm, or even while doing something simple. You'll notice something familiar about them, as if you've known them your whole life. That's the spiritual recognition. It's not new, it's remembrance. Your souls will recognize each other instantly. The angels also want you to know that your future spouse will admire your strength. They'll be drawn to your light, your faith, and your kindness. They'll see how you carry yourself with grace, even when life hasn't been easy. They'll recognize that your relationship with God is the source of your peace. And that recognition will pull them closer, not out of need, but out of reverence. They will respect the anointing that rests upon you. In the same way, you'll see something remarkable in them. You'll notice their sincerity, their quiet strength, and the depth of their heart. Even if they don't express everything at first, their energy will speak louder than words. You'll feel their intention, their loyalty, their steady faith. The angels say that this connection will be so genuine that you'll both feel safe to be your true selves. There will be no pretending, no masks, just authenticity wrapped in divine peace. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." That is exactly what's happening. God is straightening both of your paths so that when you meet, there will be no confusion or detours, just divine clarity. Beloved, this person will enter your life at the right moment, not a second too soon or too late. You will meet when both of you are emotionally and spiritually ready to sustain the love that heaven is bringing. It will not come through chaos, but through peace, not through fear, but through faith. The angels are saying that your future spouse has been praying for someone exactly like you. Their prayers have been filled with the same longing, the same hope, and the same desire for true companionship that you've been carrying in your heart. God has heard both of your prayers and is aligning the moment of divine intersection where your paths will cross. When this person comes, you will feel an unexplainable warmth in your spirit, almost as if heaven itself is smiling down on you. It will not be rushed. It will not feel uncertain. It will feel like breathing after holding your breath for too long. Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." That peace is what will define this connection. You won't have to chase or question, it will unfold naturally. Guided by God's perfect rhythm, the angels say that once you begin to sense their energy in your life, start preparing yourself mentally and spiritually for this new season. Pray not just for love, but for wisdom, patience, and discernment. Ask God to help you recognize this person when they arrive, and to strengthen your heart to receive the love you've prayed for. This love won't look like the ones that disappointed you before. It will have depth, purpose, and holiness. The connection will challenge you to grow, to forgive, and to build something eternal. It will feel like coming home not because it's familiar, but because it feels like God's promise kept. The angels are saying this. You have learned what love is not, so that you can recognize what love truly is. The heartbreaks, the loneliness, the delays, all of it was divine training. God was pruning your heart so that when this love arrives, you would cherish it and never let fear sabotage it again. Romans 12:12 reminds us, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." You've done that, beloved. You've waited with grace, you've endured pain with dignity, and you've kept your faith alive even when it hurt. Heaven saw every tear, and those tears have become seeds. Now it's time for the harvest. When your future spouse steps into your life, it will feel like a soft sunrise after a long night. The angels say they will bring light into places in your heart that you didn't even know were dim. They'll encourage you, lift you, and walk beside you with a quiet, steady love. You won't have to question their intentions because their actions will speak louder than words. This person will not just love who you are today, they will love who you are becoming. They will support your growth, not be threatened by it. They will pray with you, dream with you, and celebrate your victories as if they were their own. You'll see God's reflection in how they treat you. The angels are showing that when you first meet, there will be divine confirmation. Maybe a Bible verse that appears right after your encounter, or a dream the night before where you saw a glimpse of their face. God will make it clear because He is not a God of confusion. You won't have to wonder if it's them, your spirit will just know. Beloved, this love will not be perfect, but it will be sacred. There will be challenges, but instead of breaking you, they'll make you stronger. Together, you'll learn how to communicate, forgive, and walk in unity. This relationship will be a living testimony of God's grace and restoration. Ephesians 4:2-3 says, "Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." This will describe your future marriage perfectly. It will be built on humility, love, and mutual respect. You'll find yourself thanking God often, not just for the love itself, but for the journey that led to it. Every heartbreak will make sense in hindsight. Every closed door will reveal its purpose. You'll realize that if those past relationships had worked out, you wouldn't have been ready for the blessing that God is now bringing into your life. The angels say your future spouse is someone who carries divine favor. When they enter your life, things will begin to accelerate. You'll notice blessings flowing, easier new opportunities, peace in your home, and a renewed sense of purpose. That's because when two people of faith unite, heaven rejoices, and God releases new grace over their lives. Your union will not just be for your happiness, it will serve a greater purpose. Together, you'll inspire others to believe in love again, to trust in God's timing, and to never settle for less than His best. You'll become a living example that faith and patience can lead to the most beautiful promises fulfilled. Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord." You've been waiting, and your waiting was not wasted. Heaven has been preparing this moment. The person meant for you has been walking their own road of preparation, and the paths are about to meet. Right now, the angels are standing around you, smiling, because they see what's coming. They see the laughter, the love, and the partnership that will fill your future. They see the way this person will look at you with reverence, with gratitude, and with the kind of love that makes you feel seen, safe, and cherished. Beloved, take a deep breath and rest in this truth. Your future spouse is not just looking for love. They're looking for you. God has written your names together in His divine plan. Beloved, the angels are saying the moment you've been praying for is approaching sooner than you realize. There is a divine rhythm at play, a sacred unfolding that has been orchestrated by heaven itself. You might not see it yet with your physical eyes, but in the spirit realm, everything is already set in motion. The one who will steal your heart has already been guided closer to your path. You are walking toward each other with every step you take in faith. The angels want you to understand that divine timing doesn't always follow human logic. God's plan is built with precision, and even the smallest delay has meaning. That job you didn't get, that invitation you turned down, that random decision to go somewhere at the last minute, all of it is being used by God to position you for this destined encounter. The Lord is aligning every detail so that when you meet your future spouse, it will feel effortless, natural, and full of divine confirmation. There will be signs, beloved, and your spirit will recognize them. The angels say that you will start to feel more intuitive than usual. You'll sense a warmth in your chest when you think of love, or feel a deep calm wash over you when you pray about your future. Your dreams might become more vivid, revealing glimpses of this person's energy, their smile, or even a symbolic place connected to where you will meet. This is heaven's way of preparing you. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good person are ordered by the Lord, and He delights in their way." That means you don't have to figure everything out. God is guiding your steps even now. Every divine encounter, every coincidence, every conversation that feels unusually meaningful is part of His orchestration. The angels say that when you meet this person, you'll notice something unusual. Time will seem to pause. The moment will carry a sacred stillness, as if heaven itself is witnessing the connection. You might feel an instant familiarity, like you've known them all along. That's not your imagination. It's the recognition of two souls who have been connected through God's design long before this lifetime. This person will approach you with a heart full of sincerity. They won't play games, and they won't make you question your worth. Their love will be calm, steady, and full of intentionality. They will take their time to know you, to understand your heart, and to nurture your soul. The angels say, this love will not be rushed, but it will be undeniable. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." The angels are saying that God is creating something new in your life right now. Where there was once loneliness, He is bringing companionship. Where there was confusion, He is bringing clarity. Where there was waiting, He is bringing fulfillment. This new thing, this new love is going to restore your hope in ways you didn't even know you needed. Beloved, your future spouse is not someone you will have to chase. They are being drawn to you by divine pull, not by coincidence. And you, too, are being guided toward them. This is not a meeting built on chance, it's destiny. The energy between you has already been recognized by heaven. The angels have been weaving the threads of your lives together quietly, preparing the space for your hearts to finally meet. When you see them for the first time, you might feel something in your spirit shift. The air will feel lighter, your heart will feel safe, and your soul will recognize peace. You'll feel a mix of excitement and calm, a rare combination that can only come from God. Your future spouse has qualities that will complement your spirit perfectly. If you are gentle, they will be your protector. If you are strong, they will be your balance. If you are passionate, they will be your calm. The connection will not drain you, it will pour into you. You will both feel stronger, more grounded, and more in tune with your purpose when you are together. The angels are showing that this person will have a heart for God, whether they are deeply spiritual now or still growing in faith. Their love for you will reflect divine principles, loyalty, forgiveness, kindness, and humility. They will not be afraid to love you openly and consistently. Their presence will bring you peace because their heart is guided by the same divine source as yours. Beloved, you may have had relationships in the past that left you questioning love, but those experiences were not meant to destroy your faith. They were meant to refine your discernment. God allowed you to see what isn't real so you could recognize what is. Your future spouse will not repeat the patterns of the past. They will break them. Where others caused confusion, they will bring understanding. Where others gave empty promises, they will follow through. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds you, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." This person is part of that plan. Their entrance into your life will not bring chaos, it will bring stability. Their love will not distract you from your purpose, it will enhance it. Together, you will walk in alignment with God's calling for your lives. The angels also want you to prepare your heart for this love. Before they come, there will be a final phase of inner transformation. You may feel called to release old pain, forgive those who hurt you, and let go of doubts about your worth. Do not resist this process. It's heaven clearing space in your heart, so there's room for what's new. You might feel moments of loneliness just before they arrive. That's often the sign that the blessing is near. When your spirit feels a longing it can't explain, it's usually because something divine is approaching. God allows that yearning to rise so that your heart remains open and expectant. Romans 8:18 says, "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." What's ahead of you is far greater than what's behind you. The love that's coming will make you forget the pain of waiting. It will heal what's been broken, replace what's been lost, and exceed what you ever imagined. The angels say your future spouse has been guided to pray for love in this very season. Their spirit has been restless, searching for something they couldn't name, but it's you their soul is longing for. You are the missing piece to their peace, and they are the divine complement to your calling. When you come together, your connection will not only bless your lives, but touch others around you. People will feel the light that radiates from your union. Your relationship will inspire others to believe in real love again, to believe that God still writes beautiful love stories. This love will feel different from anything you've known before. It will have depth, purity, and divine protection. When you pray together, heaven will respond quickly because your union will carry divine favor. Angels will surround your home, your conversations, your dreams. Every area of your life will begin to prosper because your hearts are aligned with God's will. Psalm 84:11 says, "For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless." You have walked faithfully, beloved. You've trusted God even when it was hard, and now he's rewarding your faith with something extraordinary. This love is not just an emotional experience, it's a spiritual covenant. The angels want to prepare you for what this will feel like emotionally. At first, it may surprise you how easy it is. You might even question whether it's real because it doesn't come with the same struggle you're used to. But that's how you'll know it's divine. It won't drain your spirit. It will restore it. The peace will be constant, the communication natural, and the growth mutual. There will be a strong sense of partnership between you. You'll build dreams together, plan your future with faith, and encourage each other to rise higher. Where you are weak, they will be strong. Where they are uncertain, your faith will guide them. Together, you will move mountains. This love will also come with divine protection. God is guarding both of you from distractions that could interfere with this union. You may notice certain people exiting your life suddenly, or opportunities shifting unexpectedly. That's not rejection, it's redirection. Heaven is clearing the path for your meeting. Proverbs 19:21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." You may have thought your love story would unfold one way, but God is writing something far more beautiful than you could imagine. Beloved, this person will not just love you, they will understand your calling. They will support your purpose, not compete with it. They will see your divine light and honor it. They will push you toward your destiny with prayer and encouragement. They will be your greatest supporter and your truest friend. When you laugh together, it will sound like freedom. When you pray together, it will feel like heaven opens above you. And when you hold each other, it will feel like the safest place on earth. This love will be God's way of reminding you that His promises never fail. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." That includes you, your love story, and every chapter of your journey. The angels are saying that the beauty of this new beginning will erase the bitterness of the past. You'll finally understand why certain things didn't work out. It was never rejection. It was divine redirection toward what's meant for you. You are entering a new era of divine alignment, where your love life will begin to mirror heaven's design. Trust this process, beloved. Beloved, the angels are drawing near right now, and they want you to know that your heart is being prepared for something extraordinary. The one who will steal your heart is already on their way. But before this person appears in your life, there are signs that heaven will send to alert you. These signs are gentle but powerful confirmations from God that love is approaching, and that your waiting season is almost complete. The first thing the angels want you to notice is a sudden increase in peace. You may have been anxious about your love life before, wondering when or how it would happen, but lately, there's a strange calm within you. That peace isn't random, it's divine. It's the peace that comes when your spirit already knows that something good is near. Philippians 4:6-7 reminds you, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." This peace is your first confirmation that heaven has heard your prayers. The angels say that when your heart starts to settle, it means your spirit is aligning with divine timing. You're no longer operating from impatience. You're resting in faith. That peace attracts your blessing like a magnet. Another sign the angels will show you is a change in your atmosphere. You might begin to feel a new energy around you, brighter, lighter, more hopeful. The world may not have changed, but you will feel different. The air around you may feel charged with anticipation, and things that once drained you will no longer hold your attention. This happens because God is shifting your frequency to match the energy of your future spouse. The law of divine alignment says that two souls meant to be together must vibrate on the same spiritual wavelength before they can meet in the physical. As your spirit elevates, you'll notice that your desires are shifting too. What used to attract you will no longer feel right, and you'll feel drawn to healthier, purer, more peaceful things. You might feel a sudden urge to take better care of yourself, to dress differently, or to spend more time in nature. That's not vanity, it's preparation. Heaven is making sure your body, mind, and spirit reflect the love you're about to receive. The angels say that your future spouse will also begin to feel this same energy. They may not know your name yet, but they'll sense you in their spirit. They'll feel restless without understanding why. They'll start dreaming about meeting someone significant. They'll feel drawn to new places, new habits, or even new people, and all of that will lead them to you. You both are being guided by invisible threads of divine orchestration, moving closer with every passing day. Psalm 32:8 says, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." That means you don't have to worry about missing this connection. The same God who planted this desire in your heart is the one guiding your steps to the person who was made to love you. Beloved, another powerful sign that your future spouse is near is the sudden closing of old chapters. You might see people from your past slowly fading away, communication with certain individuals ending, or opportunities you once thought were good suddenly falling apart. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but this is heaven's way of clearing the path for your divine partner. The angels say, when one door closes, don't stand in the hallway questioning it. Move forward, your blessing is waiting in the next room. God never allows loss without purpose. Every closed door, every goodbye, every detour, it's all part of the plan. Isaiah 55:8-9 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." You might not understand why certain people had to leave, but one day soon, you will. God was protecting you from connections that could block the love He has chosen for you. He was guarding your heart for the one who will handle it with care. And here's something beautiful the angels are revealing. Before this person appears, you will feel a deep renewal of faith. Your relationship with God will grow stronger, and you'll begin to feel a closer connection to the spiritual realm. You'll start waking up with gratitude in your heart, and even when challenges arise, you'll feel unshaken because your soul knows that something wonderful is about to happen. When your spirit aligns with faith, your energy begins to glow differently. You'll start attracting positive experiences, new opportunities, and divine favor. People around you might even comment that you seem different, lighter, happier, more radiant. That's because heaven's light is starting to shine through you. The love that's coming will not only bless your heart, but also illuminate your life. Proverbs 3:3-4 says, "Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man." The angels say that this verse reflects your current season perfectly. You've held on to faith, you've remained kind even when hurt, and now that same energy is drawing divine favor toward you. As the time draws closer, your dreams will begin to hold more meaning. The angels often use dreams as a way to communicate with your soul. You may dream of a wedding, of two paths merging, of hands reaching for one another, or of a warm light that makes you feel peaceful when you wake up. Don't dismiss these dreams as fantasy. They are spiritual previews of what's about to manifest in your reality. There may also be recurring numbers or symbols that begin to follow you. You might see 111, 222, or 717 often, and each time you notice it, you'll feel a deep sense of reassurance. The angels use these signs to whisper, "Stay calm. It's happening." You may even notice songs, words, or places that keep appearing again and again. These are all divine breadcrumbs guiding you toward your destiny. Beloved, one of the most beautiful signs that your future spouse is near is a sudden outpouring of love within your own heart. You'll find yourself being more compassionate, forgiving, and gentle with others. You'll feel love for yourself and those around you, even those who once hurt you. This inner transformation means your heart is ready. God only brings love into a heart that's already learned to love unconditionally. The angels say that your future spouse will mirror this growth. They too are learning lessons about forgiveness and healing. They're being prepared to love you the way God intended, completely, selflessly, and faithfully. When you finally meet, it will feel like two puzzle pieces finally clicking into place. You'll both realize that every trial, every heartbreak, every moment of loneliness had meaning. It was all leading to each other. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up." This is what your relationship will represent, a divine partnership where both of you lift and strengthen each other. The angels are also revealing that you will meet this person during a period of personal peace, not chaos. You will not be searching desperately for love. You will simply be living your purpose, and love will find you naturally. It might happen at an event you almost didn't attend, during a moment of service, or in a place you visit often without realizing why. Divine timing works in mysterious ways, and when it happens, everything will click perfectly. You will know this person by the peace you feel in their presence. There will be no guessing, no anxiety, and no confusion. God's love is not frantic, it's steady, calm, and sure. Your future spouse will make you feel safe, not small. Their love will draw you closer to God, not pull you away from Him. That's how you'll know it's real. This love will also bring emotional healing. You will feel understood, seen, and cherished. The angels say that when you look into their eyes, you'll feel something sacred. It's not attraction alone, it's recognition. You'll see the reflection of your own prayers in their gaze. They will love you not because of what you can give, but because of who you are, God's chosen one for them. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7 says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." This verse is the foundation of your future marriage. The angels say your love story will be a reflection of divine patience and grace. It will remind others that waiting on God is never wasted time. You will become living proof that love guided by faith is the kind that lasts forever. There will be moments of deep realization when you'll say to yourself, "Now I understand why I had to go through everything I did." You'll see how every lesson shaped you for this love. Your patience, your endurance, your compassion, all of it will make sense because it will have prepared you to be the kind of partner your future spouse needs. And when this happens, your gratitude will overflow. You'll find yourself thanking God constantly, not just for your partner, but for the journey that brought you here. Every detour, every delay, every disappointment will reveal itself as divine preparation for the perfect love story heaven had written all along. The angels say that your union will be protected by divine grace. Beloved, the angels are saying that when this person comes into your life, it will feel as if you've stepped into a season of answered prayers. The air will feel lighter, your days will carry more meaning, and your heart will settle into a peace that only heaven can provide. You will look around and realize that everything you've been through, every moment of loneliness, every night you cried out to God, every season of waiting was not in vain. It was preparation for this moment. The angels are smiling because they see how heaven has been weaving your story behind the scenes. You didn't miss your blessing, and you were never forgotten. God has simply been aligning the details with divine precision. The angels want you to understand that your life and your future spouse's life have been running parallel for some time now. The timing of your meeting has been carefully chosen by God to bring you both into perfect spiritual maturity, so that when your paths finally cross, nothing can tear you apart. Your future spouse will come with a heart that has been refined by faith. They will not be the same person they once were. Like you, they faced heartbreak, disappointment, and moments of solitude. But through those experiences, they've learned what love truly means. They've come to understand that real love is not about perfection. It's about partnership, patience, and prayer. Their journey has softened their heart and sharpened their discernment. So when they meet you, they'll recognize your light immediately. You might find it hard to believe that someone could love you this deeply and purely, especially if you've been hurt before. But the angels say this is why God has been healing you from within. He's been teaching you how to receive love, not just give it. You have a heart that's always poured into others, that's cared and sacrificed and loved without limits. But this time, beloved, you will receive that same love in return. The measure of love you've given will come back to you, multiplied. The angels say that this person will admire you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. They'll see the light in your eyes, the kindness in your heart, and the quiet strength you carry. They'll be drawn to your authenticity, to the way you love God, and to the way you bring peace wherever you go. This connection will be effortless because it was designed by heaven itself. Psalm 37:7 says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him." That's the energy this relationship will carry. Stillness, patience, divine timing. When this person comes into your life, you'll realize you didn't have to chase love. It was always on its way to you. You only had to be still long enough for it to arrive. The angels are showing that this relationship will unfold naturally. There will be no pressure, no confusion, no fear. You'll both feel a sense of calm, a knowing that feels older than time itself. The conversations will flow easily, and the connection will feel deep from the very beginning. You'll find yourself opening up effortlessly, sharing parts of yourself that you've kept hidden for years because something about them feels safe. The angels say that this person will have a gentle soul, but a strong spirit. They will be someone who listens before they speak, who prays before they act, and who chooses kindness over pride. You will recognize them not just by their words, but by the peace that follows them. Their presence will carry the same stillness you've been cultivating in your own spirit. That's how you'll know it's them, because their energy will match yours. Isaiah 32:17 says, "The fruit of that righteousness will be peace. Its effect will be quietness and confidence forever." The love you're stepping into will be built on righteousness and peace. It won't require you to question or perform. It will allow you to rest, to breathe, and to finally feel safe. Beloved, your angels are reminding you that divine love is not meant to cause confusion. It doesn't make you anxious or uncertain. It doesn't take you away from your faith or make you doubt your worth. Divine love draws you closer to God, not further from Him. When this person enters your life, you will feel more connected to heaven than ever before. You'll start noticing that your prayers are being answered faster. You'll find that when you pray together, miracles happen with ease. That's because divine unions are powerful. They carry the anointing of agreement. Matthew 18:19 says, "Again I say to you, if two of you agree on earth about anything they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven." When you and your future spouse pray together, heaven will listen intently because your faith will echo as one voice. The angels are saying this love will not only bring personal joy but also divine purpose. Together, you will accomplish things neither of you could do alone. You will build, create, and inspire. Your relationship will become a testimony, a living example of God's faithfulness and timing. People around you will witness your connection and feel hope again. They'll see what it looks like when love is led by the Spirit. This person will be your confidant, your supporter, and your best friend. They'll encourage your dreams, celebrate your victories, and stand beside you in challenges. You will feel seen, not just for your beauty or strength, but for your soul. They'll notice your efforts, appreciate your faith, and value your heart. You will never have to question their loyalty because their love will be rooted in prayer and purpose. The angels also want to prepare you for something important. Divine love doesn't mean everything will be easy. There will be moments of testing, not to break you, but to strengthen your bond. But every time you face something difficult, you will overcome it together because your foundation will be built on faith. Romans 12:10 says, "Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves." That's how your relationship will function, through devotion, honor, and selflessness. When one of you feels weak, the other will become the strength. When one loses hope, the other will pray them through. You will complement each other beautifully. The angels are saying this union will also bring healing to both of you. Your love will be like medicine to each other's souls. The parts of your heart that were once guarded will begin to open again. You'll feel yourself trusting, laughing, and dreaming freely. You'll realize that love doesn't have to be painful to be real. It can be gentle, consistent, and pure. Your future spouse will be someone who values stability and commitment. They will see your relationship as a covenant, not a convenience. They'll want to build something lasting with you, something that honors God and carries legacy. Together, you'll make decisions based on prayer, not impulse. You'll plan your future with faith as your compass. 1 Peter 4:8 says, "Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins." That means you will both love with forgiveness, patience, and grace. You'll understand that love isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to grow, to listen, and to forgive. Beloved, the angels want you to remember that your love story is sacred. It doesn't need validation from others, and it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. God writes each story differently, but the essence is always the same: two souls brought together to glorify Him through love. When you meet this person, take your time. Let the connection unfold at heaven's pace. You don't need to rush, because what's meant for you cannot be taken away. The angels say, when you are in alignment, love will flow easily. You won't have to question their intentions or wonder if they care. You will feel it in every gesture, every word, every prayer. And just as this person will bring blessings into your life, you will also be a blessing to them. You are not waiting just to be loved. You are being prepared to love deeply and purposefully. Your presence in their life will bring peace where there was chaos, clarity where there was confusion, and joy where there was sorrow. You will help them grow closer to God through your faith and your light. Psalm 126:5-6 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them." Every tear you've cried in prayer has been watering the soil of your promise. And now, beloved, the harvest is near. The angels say you will know this person is the one, not because of how fast you fall, but because of how deeply you grow. You'll feel a stillness in your spirit, an inner knowing that feels unshakable. You'll stop worrying about whether love is coming, because you'll realize it's already here. When you pray tonight, invite God to continue preparing both your hearts for this sacred meeting. Ask Him to remove any remaining fears or doubts. Ask Him to make you both ready to love from a place of faith, not fear. The angels are already working to align the timing and the path. Beloved, the heavens are smiling over you. Your angels are surrounding you with gentle encouragement, whispering that love is not just coming, it's destined. You've waited faithfully, and heaven has taken notice. The time of preparation is coming to an end, and the time of fulfillment is drawing near. If this message resonates with your heart, take a moment now to type "Blessed and Ready" in the comments as your declaration of faith. Like this video to share this energy with others who are believing for divine love. And remember to subscribe to the Lord's Reminder so you never miss another message meant just for your soul. Keep walking in faith, beloved. The angels say your heart's desire is already on its way to you, and soon you'll see what heaven has been preparing all along, the one who will steal your heart. Beloved, as we come to the close of this divine message, take a deep breath and feel the peace of God surrounding you right now. The angels want you to remember, everything you've heard today was not by accident. You were meant to receive this word. Heaven wanted to remind you that love is on its way, that your story is not over, and that your faith is not in vain. Your future is being written by the hands of God, and what He has prepared for you is more beautiful than anything you've lost. The one who will steal your heart is being guided toward you even now. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've cried, every time you chose to believe when it was easier to give up, it all mattered. The angels have seen your endurance, and heaven is rewarding your faith with divine timing. Hold on to this truth. Beloved, when God writes your love story, it cannot be delayed, denied, or destroyed. It will unfold exactly as it's meant to, in the moment when both your hearts are ready. Trust His plan, because He never fails. Now before we go, take one more moment to declare your faith aloud. Say, "Blessed and ready." Let those words seal this message in your spirit as a promise that you're open to receive all that God has in store for you. If this message spoke to your heart, please share it with your friends and family. You never know whose spirit might need this same encouragement today. Someone out there could be on the edge of giving up, and your simple act of sharing might reignite their faith and hope. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the Lord's Reminder for more divine messages just like this. Click the notification bell so you'll be the first to receive new videos filled with angelic guidance and God's word of encouragement. Until next time, beloved, stay faithful, stay prayerful, and stay expectant. Your blessing is on the way. The angels are already moving on your behalf, and soon you will see the evidence of everything God has promised. May your heart remain open, your faith stay strong, and your spirit stay aligned with heaven's timing. Remember, God's love never fails, and your miracle is closer than you think. We'll see you in the next message. God bless you, and may divine love find you right where you are.